never saw our Tyranax, but we saw a Scrap Diver, so that'll have to do. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw all these cards in here, and we'll be able to. Oh, we're definitely not playing Wing Puncture main board. Put those in, sort them by casting cost, and let's start making the easy cuts. I think we're fine on that. We don't need this. Let me go ahead and. Oh yeah, we have to put our white in. And revoke. So there we go. So let's throw those off to the side because those are definitely not making the cut. Alright, Koth.0 Forge Master we can take out. Bonds I believe we can take out. Let's count our artifacts really quick because in pack 3 we didn't pick up as many artifacts as we were picking up before. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That makes the Vidalcan Surtark look a little less attractive, especially since Culling Days sacks artifacts, Sylvok Replica sacks itself to kill artifacts, and the Clone Shell we're kind of hoping dies so that it opens up with one of these creatures right here. So I'm starting to think that the Vidalcan does not fit our deck. And now I'm starting to agree with myself. Yeah, and all these Spellbomb sacks. So yeah, I mean, he could be online, and that'd be great. But he's still good with Culling Days, I guess. But we definitely have to make cuts here. That's Kirby, my dog. He's pitching in his opinion about this draft right here. Maybe he likes Vidalcan Surtark. He's not happy about that cut. Dispense Justice, definitely cuttable. So I'm going to go ahead and put these ones that are close cuts. I actually like this Culling Days with 5 Manamir. I just think that, I mean, I don't know, like we can sack those late and it's good. Because once we get these out, we don't need the Manamir anymore. We can sack them for cards. Tumble Magnet doesn't really do much in our deck, does it? Let's, if we take out Culling Days, take out, let's say a Gold Mirror, because that's just our splash. And thing about Arrest and Revoke is you can have them on turn 2 and you can have them turn 20 and they're still good. So I don't mind if we take out this white source, and we already have so many sources to hit our white that I'm not worried about it. Take out a mirror there. Tumble Magnet's another consideration, although I do love my Tumble Magnet. Clone Shell is definitely a card we could take out. Untamed Might's a card we could consider, although I like the idea of Untamed Might on a Tangle Angler, being able to force a couple dudes to block and then pumping the Tangle Angler. It's also kind of an unexpected trick. When they see green-blue, Untamed Might is usually a card that you pick up in poison decks, and I don't think they're going to see it on a lot of these untapped mirrors. And it's still removal. So we let's look at removal here. We have the Revoke, the Arrest, the 2 Sylvok Replicas. Acid Web removes equipment, but not creatures. And then the removal that we took out, we have to make 4 cuts. Some of these are staying. Four cuts. We have to make 3 cuts. I'm sorry. Well, I think these 3 go together really well. And I think if we have those, then Metalcraft is going to be online. Meaning that all these are going to be fine. So if we take out this Untamed Might, puts us at 26, we have to make 3 cuts. Or 2 cuts. We do have 4 Manamir and 3 Horizon Spellbombs. Yeah, I could see playing 16 land, even though we are definitely trying to hit our land drops here. Well, Clone Shell is definitely one of our win conditions, and we need that. If we're gonna play, I think one of these Metalcraft dudes have to get cut, along with probably the Manamir. And I think that Vidalcan Surtark is just a better Metalcraft card than Dispense Justice. At the same time, it's a really good trick. Tough pick. Take out Surtark. Take out Goldmere. Put in Tumble Magnet. So this is a little more defensive here. I think I like that better. I think there's the most power behind this. That's a hard decision to make, and if any of you disagree with me, feel free to tell me why and what you would have done. And I wouldn't disagree with someone keeping the Vidalcan Surtark. We may side him in if we see something that that may be better than Dispense Justice. Like if they're playing a Mirror Smith or something, then the Surtark might be better. Whereas Dispense Justice won't, because they'll just sack the mirror. So adding land, honestly, with the amount of search that we have for white, I wouldn't mind only playing one white. Because we have 3 Spellbombs to dig it up, the Trinket Mage to dig up the Spellbomb, to dig up the Plains, we have the Goldmere. It's a lot of sources. At the same time, we have 3 white cards, so we may want to play one more. We're definitely going to add a blue, and we're definitely going to add a green. So that's 14, 15. We need to add one more land. So if we have 7 blue, 7 green, and then we have the... I think adding the green is going to be the best choice here. Although if they're playing Melt Terrain, I mean, people may side in Melt Terrain against us because they see the 3 colors, and if they decide to pop off our white, then our only chance at casting it would be the Goldmere. So I think siding in this... I guess we could just play the 1 white, and then if we see they're playing red and think they may side in the Melt Terrain, we can put in the extra white. As most people don't main board Melt Terrain, and there's not any other land destruction in the deck aside from the liquid metal coating turning it into an artifact and shattering lands and stuff like that. But I think we should just play 2 white. We already took out our white mirror, so at the same time I really want to hit this green because I want to be able to cycle these spell bombs. So I think I'm just going to take one out of blue and put it into green because I think we need our green earlier for the spell bombs. I think in most hands we're going to have a spell bomb in hand. So I'll have 6 blue, 8 green, 2 white. I think that's fine. Not to mention we have the most green cards in our deck. Like Sylvok replicas even need green to sack, so... Oh, dang it. 8 and 6, is that right? 16, right? Oops. Converted mana cost. And yeah, this deck looks like it might be alright. I'm always a little bit hesitant about running 16 land, but man, we have a lot of ways to dig up land in our deck. And if it weren't such an extreme like it is right now, with having three Horizon Spellbombs, 4 on-color mirror, and a Trinket Mage to dig up any of our 3 Spellbombs, I mean, that's an obscene amount of fixing in a format that doesn't really need fixing, but that's part of the reason why we were able to splash in these white cards here. The main reason behind using Dispense Justice over the Vidalcan Surtark was that Vidalcan Surtark can be destroyed easily, and whereas Dispense Justice, one of those things that sits in your hand and can be used as a trick that they might not expect, so... I don't know. Again, feel free to disagree. I'm going to submit this, and I'll see you guys at match 1.